Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello to everyone out there. Now, if you see the thumbnail that I actually had put on here for you guys, you understand what I'm about to talk about. Sorry I took so long. I had to make sure that I actually uploaded some videos up here so that we can talk about it and I can give you my opinion because this is the thing. The reason why you see this video is because the US is actually, I'm gonna say, in a way, uh, the hypocrisy is too much. It is something that we all from the other side of the world we can see, and many African nations and many people across the world can see it, and we talk about it. Many people talk about it because the thing is the US want to be the leader of the world, but yet does not understand that, you know, as a leader you have to move by example and you have to show other people, but the example they are setting out is absolutely terrible. It's a terrible example. I'm just going to call it out. It's a terrible example. The reason why I put this particular word in here about the US going backwards is because it is going backwards. You have like places like Mississippi putting out Jim Crow laws, and nobody's talking about it. And these are the same people that want to teach the rest of the world democracy. These are the same people that come out here call other people uncivilized. Meanwhile, there is a whole boiling pot back home. So I'm just going to call it what it is. I'm going to call a spade a spade. So I'm going to bring out some videos out here so that you guys can see before I get into it very deeply. Because even to the spot that was played yesterday, you can see it. The United States is divided. And I feel like there are some people that want to bring back the days where, people are uncomfortable, people of color are uncomfortable, or they have to make laws about their women's body without women having the right. And I'm going to also attach this topic into it. When they talk about the transgender topic and then they mix in interracial marriage in there, and I'm like, hold on a second, what does this two have to do? It's going back. It's like some people want to go back to the days. They enjoy the days. And this is something I also want to talk about. Some people talk about racism. You know, they talk about racism and they say, oh, we have progressed. But yet, some people are teaching their children. Let me just say this, because all of these outbursts that has been going on in the internet is not coming out of nowhere. It is not coming out of nowhere. It is not coming from the air where you see younger people behaving this way, behaving hateful. And this is the thing, I don't understand why people hate people. Why do you, if you ask somebody why do you hate somebody, they will tell you, oh, maybe it's laziness and all of this and all of that. Absolutely garbage. Absolutely garbage reasons. There is no reason. It's just so that they can find something to hate on. And this is one thing when African nations actually look out to the West and see all of this, especially the US, and see all of this behavior that is going on in the States. And we are supposed to be the ones that get the lectures, and Africans are supposed to take the lectures. And one time I think it was the UN decided, oh, we're gonna send somebody from Israel to go teach Africans democracy. What democracy do you want to, what democracy are you trying to teach? What democracy? Barbaric? Because if you're trying to talk about savage democracy, and because there is no attachment from with democracy when it comes to being a savage, being barbaric, unless that's what you want to come teach us. I don't understand. But if you're coming to talking about democracy, yet you don't have it at home, your house is not together, and people over here crying about women not having rights to their body, and people making laws about trying to put back Jim Crow in state. I'm like, are you okay? It's going backwards instead of forward. And I feel like this is the thing. This is why when people say forgiveness, they talk about forgive people, forgive. No, see, sometimes when you forgive somebody for so long, they think that they are emboldened. They embolden their steps because they have gotten no consequences. There is no consequences. They have gotten no consequences from their actions. That's why people are out here talking about they want to bring about Jim Crow laws. That's why people are out here talking about they want to bring back Jim Crow laws because there was no consequences. There was no consequences. There was nothing to pay. There was no payment. There was no fear. There is no actual fear. Let me just be sincere. There is no fear. Because when you continue bullying somebody, wronging somebody, doing wrong to other human beings, and you never get the consequences out of that, you will never learn. It's just the truth. So I'm going to bring up this video over here so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. Let me just bring it up in here. We're going to start with this one.
For those of you that don't know, Jackson, Mississippi just passed what is being called the Jim Crow law. Passed. It passed. If you don't believe me, I need you to Google it. I need you to Google it, and I need you to understand that this is not an isolated thing. What the GOP does is they try different things out in different states, and when they see that it works, then they start other governors and other local and state governments in other states start mimicking what the other states did. And so you have this in Mississippi, you have AP studies courses being banned in Florida, you have books being banned that are about LGBTQ, about indigenous people, about enslaved Africans. You have some folks in Texas looking to ban the word racism. Yep. Welcome to America.
So that was the first one we got. That was the first take we got from TikTok, by the way, because this is the thing. Many people, I feel like America is a whole different world. It has its own world and the way, they want to go about their ways and all of that. But at the same time, these are the same people that will come out and talk to Africans and be like, I want to teach you this. What do you want to teach us? What do you want to teach the world? What are you teaching? There is nothing there to teach. And the funny part of it is they know that the whole world is watching this. Everybody's watching this, but they don't care because they feel like, I'm above it. We are above all of this. And nobody can hold anybody accountable. So yeah, but we can hold other people accountable. Yeah. We can go to other nations and tell them what to do. Yeah, absolutely, yes. And then we get into all of that. And let's talk about the Love in Virginia, what they want, the interracial marriage and all of that, which they want to stop also, and all of that. I'm like, did these people never learn anything from the past? Was there nothing taught? And the fact that they want to stop, because I'm not going to use the word Black history. I'm going to use American history because it is American history. It is part of the American history. And they want to, and I don't understand why people call it Black history. I really don't understand it. And as an African, it's an American history. It is an American history. And you want to stop all of that. That's why you get people, some kids like coming out, not respecting, not understanding what has been going through for generations, because some people just want to hide that and continue. They want to repeat what was done in the past. They want to repeat. They feel like those days were the best days. Those days were when they have the right to oppress people and degrade people and treat people like trash was the best time. And this actually, you know what? I'm gonna show you guys this topic which they had with this. Is it Angel Reeves? With the basketball. I want you guys to listen to this a little bit before I come, because I'm gonna come back with all of this. I'm gonna come back with this.
In the women's basketball final for college hoops.
Did you now?
And there was a disrespectful act done by an LSU player to Caitlin Clark of Iowa.
Oh my, what could it possibly
Angel Reese knows a ring is coming.
Now, this
Can't
is
see her!
We do not want to do this at all for young athletes.
Oh, wait, we don't?
As Caitlin Clark, yes, may have been cocky and may have done things.
So when Miss Clausen or Clarkson did it, everybody were talking about it. They gave her a big topic. It was a big, she was a baller, all of that. But Angel Reeves does it, and the whole social media, if you go to Twitter, is an absolute disgrace. I'm just gonna call it. And being someone that they would normally call me from the third world country, looking at this and thinking, and these are the people that want to tell us about democracy and tell us what to do. Like, you don't even know how to organize your own house. And this is why most of the nations right now are pulling back. A lot of countries are taking a step back because they can see the hypocrisy. So I'm going to just finish this because I have another one to go with.
The other team in previous occasions.
Previous occasions like 2 days ago.
After a win is done, that you go over to the opponent that dropped a massive amount of points on you and come at them and taunt them.
Oh.
Disrespectful and a classless act by LSU here.
Disrespectful and classless? But wait a second.
We love to see a good clapback, right? And no one does that better than Caitlin Clark. Just a couple of days ago in her game against Louisville, she basically told Haley Manliff, you're down 15 points. Shut up. First, I'm going to talk to some of her teammates to see what are some of their best Caitlin clapbacks or best motivations.
Let's see.
Let's find out. The last game when she was like, you can't see me.
Oh.
That really got everyone fired up.
Oh.
When she gets an and one, she like go like this and come to the bench and she'd be like, let's go. That's really fun. She gets pretty fiery in our timeouts. You know, she might even clap back at us because she wants us to play with that same fire. You know, and sometimes we're pretty even keeled.
Fiery. There's that word again.
And if you look at the video, the starting of this video, you saw a young man talking about this, and this is how they pass down this hate, this mentality to the younger generation, because some older people want this to live on. They want it to be there. But this is the thing. When the consequences come, will you be able to stand it? Because the rest of the world right now is looking mostly at the West, like seeing it for what it is. A lot of people are seeing it for what it is. And this may be just about, football games, but the double standard is absolutely amazing. The fact that even young people are having this mentality, they are not learning it from outside. They are not learning it from outside. That's why when I hear somebody talking about China or trying to convince me that, they're the terrible ones, I'm like, see, hold your horses. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Because at the end of the day, when I see how people are treating other people out here, it is absolutely disgusting. It is uncalled for. So I'm going to play this other video over here, and I'm going to come back because this is something that needs to be discussed. And a lot of people will want to look away and be like, oh, but what? Look at the way your own citizens are being treated. The fact that Mississippi is putting out a law like this, they are taking away women's rights, and then they're coming out to the rest of the world and talking about human rights. The hypocrisy is like they see it, but they ignore it, because I'm not going to say they don't see it, because if you say they don't see it, that means you are like thinking they really don't see it. They see it. They know it. They absolutely know what is happening. And they just continue. They're like, well, I can do it. Just because I do it, you can't do it. And that's the same thing that happened over here with Angel Reeves. Is it?
She's like, let's go. Come on.
Just go.
But when other people do it, y'all don't say nothing.
Oh, no, baby girl. They say something. They say, good job, Caitlin, and she fires up the team. But go ahead. I'm going to let you finish.
Y'all don't say nothing. So this is for the girls that look like me, that's going to speak up on what they believe in.
That's right.
It's unapologetically you. And that's what I did it for tonight. This was for it was bigger than me tonight. It was bigger than me. Twitter is going to go in a rage every time. And I mean,
I'm happy. I feel like I've helped grow women's basketball this year. I'm super happy and excited, so I'm looking forward to celebrating in the next season.
I'm happy for what she says. She's very, very positive, but at the same time, I'm gonna say this: if it was someone like me, I wouldn't want to live in a country that I'm discriminated against 24/7 and being told my place, wanting to put me in a box and all of that. And the fact that people have to have a color, skin tone. Oh, you black, you this. I'm like, you're a human being. You're a human being. And they want to teach you the rest of the world democracy. And these are the same people that will call China criminal, call every other country criminal that is going together in the BRICS nation. They are the same people that will call other country criminal. You know, they're terrible, they're corrupt, but you're not. And I'm seeing all of this in social media. It's like flying, like nobody cares. It's all over there, like everything. No wonder they wanted to ban TikTok. You know, and the funny part of it is the TikTok guy I watch his hearing, and they didn't let the guy say one word. And then a news anchoress or whatever you want to call her came out and called her the Chinese man. Meanwhile, that man was from Singapore. Unbelievable. That's why I think many people right now are seeing it. Just because you want to be the friends, you wanna side with them. Sometimes when the time comes, it's all about themselves. It's all about them. So I'm
so fucking scared. It has just come to my attention because I didn't know about it just until today. In Mississippi, there was just a law passed like 5 days ago that the Jim Crow laws are being reinstated. That shouldn't be happening at all. And I know you may be wondering, this is like not my normal content on here, but I'm sorry. And I just have to make this known because what the fuck? What the actual fuck? Why? I really don't understand why people do not like me. Do not like us. Because of my color of skin. I don't understand. I really don't fucking understand. What the fuck did I do?
I want to start this video off with a quote from the great Assata Shakur. Nobody in the world, nobody in history has ever gained their freedom by appealing to the moral sense of their oppressor. What is happening down in Mississippi, essentially the reinstating of Jim Crow laws, is proof that this place will always be what it has always been. And they will always be what their forefathers have always been. The belief and hope that any other truth exists.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop it there because I understand why the girl was crying. I should have edited the part where she said the F word. I should have edited that. But I understand her tears. What have she done? What have many of those people done? What have people with darker skin tone done? That there is so much hate when you look at it. Where's this hate coming from? It's coming from, I want to be superior. I want to be able to handle. I want to be able to rule something. And this is the thing I said. When there is no consequences, when there is no consequences to actions, it continues. It will continue. It will continue. That's why I'm proud right now to see many African nations, you know, backpedaling and trying to make business with other people right now. And when I see the dollars going down, and if I hear people over here telling me, oh, but you know, China is terrible and all of that. And I'm like, yeah, and your resume doesn't look better either. Your resume doesn't look better either. It's even worse. Now, with that being said, I'm going to say this. Let me know what you think in this of this particular video, because this is an educational video. And I wanted to actually show you guys what's been going on, because there is a lot of things that has been going on. And for somebody like me that watches things like this, I am bombarded, and I'm also surprised. And also it is laughable when I hear some people from especially US, talk about they want to teach people democracy, or they want to go, you know, or talk about terrible things about China or Russia. I'm like, okay, this is what is happening in your own country. and you have not put it together. Fix yourselves first. Now, with that being said, I'm going to say this. Thank you very much for being here, and have a great day. Please press that like button. Let me know what you think, because this is disheartening. These are the same people that are talking about other people's country and how uncivilized it is. This is an actual image of uncivilization. People that think they are supposed to be separated from other people. Now, with that being said, let me know what you think in the comment section. Press that like button, subscribe, and I will see you all on the next one. Have a great day and goodbye.